Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. This is Blazer the Morkie, and we're here with your reading for the next 10 days. Today, we'll be taking a look at your overall energy. We'll have a look at your specific energies, the energies of the person connected to you, and then how those energies mingle and dance in the middle. We will close it off with an oracle card for the Scorpio collective. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. You may want to check out your sun, moon, rising, or north node reading placements for additional context and texture. And then also be sure to check out the links in the description below. I will have links to personal readings. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Creators on the Crest. That's where I run. Holiday specials have gone up now and all kinds of other flash sales and fun stuff. So be sure to get in touch over there and let's get going. I mean, I'm on the other platforms too. I'm on TikTok and stuff like that. You guys can find me. All right, overall energy, because in Cancer's reading, I started going right into the reading. I was like, oh, I forgot about the overall energy. So let's not forget for you, Scorpio. This is the Faceted Garden Oracle, and you got Anomaly, and we have two bunny rabbits here, kind of in a mirror kind of reflection, and a little red, it's kind of like this red orb that's kind of in the middle of everything. Something may be a little anomalous in your life right now, or you may be feeling like a bit of an anomaly, like feeling out of place or feeling a little duplicity or something of that nature. Let's get into your reading. This could also represent Gemini energy that you're dealing with as well, with that duplicate kind of sense coming in here. But something's definitely got your attention here. On your side, you have the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles, and the Empress. This feels like relaxing energy to me for you, Scorpio. I feel like this is where like you're not really in that sharp, stingy, venomous Scorpio energy. You've relaxed into something. There's nothing wrong. That energy serves a purpose, of course. There's a time and a place for the sting, but you're more pulled back right now. You may be working on some self-care and self-love type routines here, especially with this Empress, you know, very receptive energies, caring for yourself with this Lovers card here, and the Page of Pentacles, just taking things nice and slow. Things may have felt like they were moving really, really fast to you, and you've kind of created this energy of, let's slow it down just a little bit. Let me slow it down with my own empowerment, my own embodiment here. For the person connected to you, they get 4 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and 6 of Swords. Definitely someone who has gone through some sort of loss or is dealing with, maybe they're grieving, you know, deceased loved one or a job loss or something like that. There's a lot of healing going on for them. They are progressing through it though with the 6 of Swords, moving on to a calmer zone. So it's really interesting that you're kind of in these calm and patient energies. I think that's helping them and they're responding to it as well. In the middle of the connection here, you all have the Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, which to me is a really grounded, nurturing energy. It's looking quite strong. It's looking balanced, and it's looking like maybe some choices have opened up for the two of you with how you relate to one another, with possibly how emotions are shared between the two of you. We'll have to get some clarifiers there. Let's see. Blaze has gone down to the floor. I think he gets a little hot because he's got his little sweater on today. Got your sweater, got hot on your bed. Yeah. All right, so let's look at this Lovers card for you. You get the 8 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Okay. Yeah. This feels more of like working on how you experience love, how you communicate in love. I want to go with those of you that are single first. I'm going to say that you are really fine-tuning what you want to attract in the partner that you would like to bring in for yourself. You are possibly already putting that vibe out there, but I still see you making you've got a lot of attention on detail here, and I see you making some adjustments. For those of you in your current relationship, this could be working on how you interact with your partner. You might be fine-tuning how you communicate. You are showing me a very heart-led, emotionally invested kind of energy here. So this is something that you would want to work on. This is something that you're not forced to work on it. You're doing it for yourself and possibly for the benefit of your partnership or who you are calling in. I like that. We need to get clear, ladies and gentlemen, on what we really want and what our boundaries and what our boundaries and our expectations are with others. And we also have to be clear on where our pain points are and our triggers, right? So I like that you're spending time with that right now. Feels like a good energy. It's especially a good time because maybe this other person is like focusing on their healing. So it's a good time for you to kind of redo the inventory of where you're at with it, especially if you're currently in this relationship and it's not just energetic. For the Page of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Wands and the Fool. There you are. You're saying, well, that Scorpio energy is not gone. I can still bring the sting when I need to. I can still bring the fire. But I've ventured out to really do things differently and really approach relationships differently, approach love differently. For some of you, this could be a new project because we do have the Page of Pentacles here, which is the earth energy, finances, material world, practical endeavors. But I also do feel the relationship playing into all of this. So for some of you, this is just really stepping out with a new project, a new job. I think it may take you a little while to get your footing before you feel stabilized, but your passion is invested in this. You are still yourself. Your authentic self is showing up here. So I consider this to be a risk worth taking, even if it feels a little wobbly at first. For the Empress, you get the Three of Cups and the Strength card. There's times where you do have trouble allowing yourself to receive. You may be in a position in your life where you're taking care of a lot of things or a lot of people, and you really appreciate those times where you can maybe go hang out with your guy friends or your girlfriends and you get a little bit of that social interaction. You may be also, for some of you, this could be a supportive community or group that you have either locally or online that you're a part of. You're leaning into your brothers, you're leaning into your sisters, you're learning from them, and that's really strengthening you in your ability to receive. Very receptive energy with the Empress here. Okay. Not always easy, but you're working on that. And there's that beautiful part of our brain that doesn't know the difference between giving and receiving. And I think, Scorpio, historically, from what I can see, is you've been in quite the cycle of giving. So the receiving part might feel a little alien to you. And I think that's what you're working on here, strengthening that. So let's look at this person's Four of Swords here, this healing that they're going through. They got the World and the Seven of Cups. Because of the person you're connected with, whether energetically or physically, because they are healing through an ending with this world and they're moving through that portal, choices have opened up for them. And I think because choices have opened up for them, choices are opening up in the connection. For those of you that are single, if you've been dating someone, they're in the process of choosing you, possibly choosing a commitment with you. They are ending some things. They're still healing. So be patient. Some of this could kind of work itself out over the next few months. I don't think it's going to be a really long-term thing because they're invested in the healing here, which looks good. If you're in a relationship, they may just be choosing to approach you differently as well, or because of the healing they're doing, it's really helping them in their relationships all the way around. Let's look at this 8 of Cups for them. The Tower and the Ace of Cups. This person strikes me as someone who, in order for them to learn, in order for them to open up, in order for them to take care of themselves perhaps. Interesting that I got self-care on your side, on theirs as well. In order for them to do that, it may have been something they ignored in the past. I think the universe has come in with some pretty powerful lessons. This could be a person who's gone through an illness or an injury and had to recover from it. And part of the realization, or part of what they're learning, is how to love themselves even through the hard times. That may not have been something they were empowered with as a child. And I'm looking at this anomaly card, and I'm thinking that these 2 bunny rabbits are going to, through these energies, come face to face instead of being looking the other way. For some of you, this could represent that you have had a separation from someone, and each of you is trying to work out your side of things, and there may be a coming back together. There may be something coming full circle. Could be a stage of life or an aging process that the 2 of you are dealing with, kind of the rites of passage we go through as we mature and age. For the 6 of Swords, they get the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. This appears to me to be a person who has sought help in dealing with these energies in their healing process. Maybe they've been going to a counseling, or maybe they have a mentor or someone that is really helping them out. But I do like that they're showing up making their own decisions here with this 3 of Wands. I feel like this person is someone who's good at taking inputs and data points and different ideas, and then they pick that up and then they work with it, but in their own way. In the way where they can feel like it's something they can do something with, right? So, yeah. There's definitely been a situation where the rug was pulled out of them, from under them. Maybe they lost a family member. Maybe it was a separation with you, perhaps. This anomaly. Anomalies can sometimes be a really good thing, though. I'm thinking about Neo in the Matrix. He's an anomaly, right? And facilitates great change. So we've got an overhaul going on in this connection, however it might be appearing and playing out in the reality field. For the Queen of Pentacles, you get the Page of Swords, they get the 8 of Wands. There are times, Scorpio, where possibly the what do I want to say? The pace, the inputs that you've had, you get a little impatient, possibly at times. You might get a little sharp toward the energies of this connection, even though they look quite good. This could also be your resistance to receiving. So if this person's coming in with a communication or a compliment toward you, you may be like, no. Oh, this old dress or this old suit, this is nothing, maybe rejecting a little bit the compliments that this person is paying you. Yet you're showing me this, that you want to receive. So this may need a little practice for you. I know that in some of the containers that I'm a part of, and especially women's containers, we're looking at how we receive. And it starts with simple things like somebody tells you, oh, I love your nails, or oh, I love your makeup, or oh, I love the car you're driving, or whatever the compliment is, receive it. Practice on the little things, I wish you a good day. Thank you so much. You just made my day. I appreciate it. I receive that with an open heart. Really be thinking about that, because I think sometimes you turn away from the very receptivity that would like to come in for you. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Two of Pentacles comes in on your side. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of waiting for this person to sort out if they are making a choice to choose you or to recommit or make a commitment to you. You're kind of like juggling, like, you know, am I patient enough? When are they going to do it? They get the Hanged Man, which honestly, that can be an energy of stalling, and maybe nothing is happening or they're not bringing that quite yet. And it's possibly because of this healing process that they're going through. And this, I'm seeing here in the energies with the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands and Three of Pentacles, they're trying to integrate. And the Hanged Man is a really nice position for them to be in if they are trying to integrate, because you would want, when they come forward with an offer, you're going to want to be ready to receive. So your job right now is to work on your receptivity of the things that you would like. Love, compliments, right? Good motivational energies. You are working on attracting that to you, but when it shows up, sometimes you're like, right? And you push it away. And then that's a confusing signal to the universe. So that's the work that's going on here. And of course, what happens, it reflects in our relationships, because that's how we learn best, right? Scorpio, let's get you a card from the Earth Warriors Oracle to close off your reading today. Love this brilliant deck. You get the number 28 card, Quiente, Sweet Paradox of Empowering Grace. How interesting is it that you got Sweet Paradox and Anomaly? I'm not surprised, really. You are deep, Scorpio. You're very deep, and you have a lot of potency in how you deal with things. And so Quiente here, it's really beautiful. We have a hummingbird. And I feel like the territory you're going into with the receptive energies have challenged you to move differently. You know how hummingbirds can move any direction, right? So instead of moving forward with that Scorpio sting, you're relaxing that. You're taking more inventory. There's more of a 360-degree kind of pivot going on here, yet we have the profile of Quiente here. And all of this is coming into an understanding within you, with the beautiful energies kind of culminating in the mental space, which I like. That can also be the place we meet resistance, though, to allowing these receptive energies to come in. So really being like the hummingbird, really tuning into your environment, really watch for these receptive signals, very small things that the universe would like you to pick up on that maybe you're overlooking. Okay, so hummingbird's very small, very fast. You know, watch for the hummingbird kind of energy all around you. Watch for those anomalies, because they're going to feel like anomalies to you until you get comfortable receiving them. Okay, so for some of you who are in the more mystic part of your journey, of your soul's journey, this may come to you in dreams. Scorpio, what an interesting and deep reading you took me on today. Thank you so much for being here. It was my pleasure to do this, and I look forward to seeing you next time.